Okay, and number 12, going to the last statement, find an equation that expresses v in terms of a. Okay, so that's the goal of this problem, to come up with an equation. The type of equation, well, it's going to be a linear equation. So we know a linear equation will take the form y equals mx plus b. That's the goal of this problem. Come up with a linear equation in the form y equals mx plus b. Well, instead of x and y, we'll use a and v, but we could get to that towards the end. Now, like we've seen in earlier problems and in the homework, to come up with the equation of the line, you need a slope and you need a y-intercept. What is the value of m, slope? What is the value of b, it's the y-intercept? We'll start off with the slope. For slope, we need 2 points. We have an equation for slope, y minus y divided by x minus x. Okay, so now we have to go back to the problem and use this information to express 2 points that are on the line we're looking for. So a company purchased a computer workstation for $8,000. After 3 years, the value was $4,400. If the value v and the age a are related by a linear equation, we want v in terms of a. Okay, so that v in terms of a, v in terms of anything means v equals. So instead of y, we'll use the letter v. And instead of x, we'll use the letter a. Okay, so now what's going on? When the age is 0, when the workstation is brand new, 0 time has passed, the value is 8,000. Point number 1, 0 comma 8,000. After 3 years, so when the age is 3, the value has now decreased to 4,400. So a point is a coordinate pair or a pair of values x and y, or in this case a and v. So here's our 2 points. First point is 0 comma 8,000. Our second is 3 comma 4,400. So what is the slope of the line through these points? Y minus y divided by x minus x. On top we've got 3,600. On the bottom we've got 3. 3,600 divided by 3 is, or sorry, we negative there, negative 1,200. That's our slope. Now we need a y-intercept. What is a y-intercept? Well, it's a point on the y-axis, the point where the graph intersects the y-axis. Any point on the y-axis is 0 comma something. We've got a point already in the form 0 comma something. That means that is our y-intercept. 8,000 is our y-intercept. So we've got slope, we've got y-intercepts. When we have a slope and a y-intercept, we have the equation of a line. V is equal to m times a plus b. Here's the equation of a line. Now, if you want to stick with x's and y's, do the problem with x and y, that's fine. And just when you have your y equals negative 1,200, x plus 800, just swap it out in your answer. Make the y a v and the x an a. Just be careful with your, y equals mx plus b. That's an equation with 4 letters. Make sure you distinguish between the constants and the variables. X and y are your variables. So A and V went with the X and the Y. So A and V stay A and V. The M, we needed a actual number for that. That was the negative 1200. And the B, we needed a number for that. That was the 8000.